The idea to create these freestanding sculptural works came about over a period of time, basically what people call research, I suppose, looking into the possibilities of building three-dimensional structures using found materials or repetitive elements. My principal interest was in making kind of structures that kind of moves towards architecture or installation. So there's a kind of combination of factors within my practice that brought me to this point. There was not any one kind of eureka moment. The method for constructing these artworks is very simple, straightforward. It's a system of stacking. You're placing one stick on top of the other. There's no fixings or anything, so you're kind of working with balance and gravity. The inspiration for this particular piece basically comes from the gallery itself, you know, the dimensions of the gallery, so the proportions and the dimensions. It has particular characteristics, this space, so I want to kind of work with them in some way or make a structure that echoes characteristics of the space. There is quite a difference between working indoors and working outdoors. Here I'm restricted. I can't build more than 5 meters high, for example. Whereas in outdoor, you're not restricted by the proportions as such, but there might be a building, so you can't build so far over this way. There might be a tree, or which restricts physically where you can place the object, but also you have to take into consideration if you're building a structure and there's a tree beside it, and then you stand back and it's dwarfed by the tree, then you've got the scale wrong there. You know, there should be some sort of dialogue with the surrounding environment, whether it's indoors or outdoors. At the end of this exhibition, obviously it's a freestanding structure, so the structure can be dismantled in one of several ways. But what I usually do is trigger the collapse of the structure. It comes round to the beginning again. You know, the end of the exhibition is pretty much the beginning of the exhibition. But in terms of dismantling the structure, there's this kind of aspect that I did discover when I first started building in this way. There's an expectant nature within the work because it could fall down at any minute. So that's kind of now built into the whole kind of exhibition experience. The point where the piece gets kicked down, I don't actually feel anything. Well, I must feel something, you know, but you know, it's not a new experience for me. You know, actually, I don't particularly like kicking down the structures from the point of view of being in the public gaze. If this aspect of my practice could be described as performance art, I'm a very reluctant performer. But at the same time, I understand that it's not right to deny other people that experience. It seems to be quite a special experience for the vast majority of people. We get to see something in existence and then in a state of, you say non-existence, but it's not non-existence, it's just changed, the state of existence has changed. So to have that happen in a matter of seconds is quite a special experience that most people don't get to come into contact with on a day-to-day basis.